Hey guys, how's it going? This is Some Guy, and today I'll be doing my second full album reaction only a week after the first one. Because Songer, who is one of the only people that I would say is close to Avelino in my in terms of how much I liked him, decided to drop his album today. So same as last week, if you saw that, I'm up before work. And yeah, I'm going to try and do this in pretty much one recording with like short breaks, but it'll be one recording after I edit it. Yeah, I'm very excited. The two tracks that released in advance were both very, very good, and yeah, I don't think Songer could really make a bad album, but we'll see, shall we? So this first track's called Skala, which is the same as the album name. Let's jump in.
I've never seen my dog waste a day of her life. Every day she wakes up with just love in her eyes. Me, I can't relate, cause I struggle at times. But she'll wag her tail just because I'm alive. She's like me, she loves you but never replies. She's got playful, affectionate and devilish sides. I know you can't compare all of our lives to dogs, but ignorance is bliss to be settled with life. If you could look me dead in the...
Oh, I forgot how deep he can be. Avelino is quite good prep for this, but they're different. I feel like Songer goes deeper in terms of like the lyrical content, and he can hit you harder. It's different. I shouldn't really compare them, but yeah, I like what he said about a dog not wasting a day in their life. It's kind of obvious when you think about it, but
you but never replies. She's got playful, affectionate and devilish sides. I know you can't compare all of our lives to dogs, but ignorance is bliss to be settled with life. If you could look me dead in the eyes and I'm not dead in the eyes, I guess I'm dead in disguise. Freeman passed away, now he's dead in the skies. If I've had a lot to drink, I crave belling him twice. Disaronno in my cup.
It's going to be hard not to pause lots in this. But I need to pick out when he's really clever. So yeah, what was it? If you can't see that I'm not dead in my eyes, when you look dead in my eyes, then I must be dead in disguise. I think he flipped it again.
If you could look me dead in the eyes and I'm not dead in the eyes, I guess I'm dead in disguise. Freeman passed away, now he's dead in the skies. If I've had a lot to drink, I crave belling him twice. Disaronno in my cup, I add a lemon and ice. End it on a double like I'm gathering price. Every time I feel normal, I just get a surprise. Because the truth is, the truth will get buried in lies. When I was little, every car journey stuck in the middle. But these days, I've never needed car journeys for that. Everybody's heard a story, they ain't heard of the facts. Got my back to the world, I got the world on my back. It's like I tell myself that I'm stuck and in trouble. Every time it's straight back to fuck it, get double. I know it sounds mad, but I just hope it seems subtle to sugarcoat my peace of mind. You're left with sweet fuck all.
So many bars there. So many bars, but yeah, I'm just going to summarize by saying this is fire so far, and yeah, this sets the tone for this song and the album so well.
Seems subtle to sugarcoat my peace of mind. You're left with sweet fuck all. I fear a lot of things, but not karma. Live in blue shadows, cold palmer. Intentions are pure, I just wish it would work harder.
I love that switch up there. That was a really nice transition.
But not karma. I fear a lot of things, but not karma. Live in blue shadows, cold palmer. Intentions are pure, I just wish it would work harder. Fuck Boris Johnson, I struggle with Keir Starmer. Like trying to choose with vomit or warm lager. I work my way, I don't know if I work smarter. Honest in a booth, then joke to the world after. Feels like drugs when causing a girl's laughter. Mandy in my Rizzler, I bomb it like Pearl Harbor. Labels on my neck like new hood.
Let's say it again.
I don't know if I work smarter. Honest in a booth, then joke to the world after. Feels like drugs when causing a girl's laughter. Mandy in my Rizzler, I bomb it like Pearl Harbor.
Feels like... Wait.
After. Feels like drugs when causing a girl...
Oh, it feels like drugs when causing girls laughter, when he's talking about Mandy on his wrist and bombing after. But it's a whole play on like it making a girl presumably called Mandy laugh. But then you... it's sometimes referred to as bombing when you take drugs like MDMA, but then also flipping that onto Pearl Harbor as well, and actual bombs. That was like a triple entendre there.
If I work smarter, honest in a booth, then joke to the world after. Feels like drugs when causing a girl's laughter. Mandy in my wrist, I bomb it like Pearl Harbor. Labels on my neck like new hoodies. He don't know my mind, but why would he? Trying to stitch me up, like how could he? I just wanna live my life and never do a 9 to 5. If he could give his privacy away, then why should he? That's where I'm at, bro. Never change a fat, bro. Think I'm losing contact with my backbone. I'm comfy when I'm at home. I'm trying to buy a gaff though. Money rules the world, but your heart is where it's at though. What future do we build for? Hidden to see. Trying to tell me I'ma live with no fish in the sea. Trying to tell me that integrity is a thing of the past. What if I don't wanna work? What if I just wanna dance? My friends are more important than any deal will ever be. Half can't cook, but for disaster, they're a recipe. I love it. Never rise above it. These days my therapy is be kind, smile, say fuck it, cause I've never seen my dog waste a day of her life. Every day she wakes up with just love in her eyes. And me,
Let's go back into the hook again here. Yeah, again, lots of bars. I'm gonna, with that, like I did with Avelino, I'm just gonna try and pick out the best ones rather than picking out every single line because I will be here forever. But loves how he was flowing then, like varying, hitting different pockets, and yeah, obviously like every line's a bar. So
can't relate because I struggle at times, but she'll wag her tail just because I'm alive. She's like me, she loves you but never replies. She's got playful, affectionate and devilish sides. I know we can't compare all of our lives to dogs, but ignorance is bliss to be settled with life.
Yo, yo, this is James, and this is day 4 of the Songa family holiday in America.
yeah, that was fire. Ticked all the boxes. Love the build up throughout the song, how it changed, the beat changed throughout. He was showing off all his flows, and yeah, pretty deep lyrics as well as punchlines. Yeah, everything, and yeah, right at the end there, those strings building up really set, built the anticipation for what's to come. I think so. Not much more to say on that one. Fire. Let's jump into the next track. Okay, so next up we've got "Girls Just Wanna Have Fun." Interesting name for the song. The original, well, the other song that's famously got that name is a banger, but I doubt it's going to sound like that. So let's see.
If girls just wanna have fun, my name must be fun, bro. If it must be love, my name must be love, bro.
Yeah, not the same. If girls just want to have fun, my name must be fun, bro. Okay, this might be a flexi one then, yeah?
If girls just wanna have fun, my name must be fun, bro. If it must be love, my name must be love, bro. I roll, look at the clouds, I do sometimes, but mum just looks at the sun though, thinking I'll unfold. It's weird, I write about personal shit, my happy stories are untold. As a kid, it was like Dumbo. As a man, just pretty as fuck though. My brethren died on my brethren's birthday, called it a left-right combo. I job out shit for the stronghold, my life does a full of no tempo. I never grew up in no grime scene, had James Morrison playing in headphones. I can make 200 bags next week.
I like that about Songa, you know. I mean, he fully, you know, he doesn't try and cap rap. You know, he, as far as I know anyway, he openly says, and to be fair, H does this as well a bit. They don't pretend that they're from a, from my understanding, they're both from like a relatively poor background, but they're not from like a really sort of dangerous gang influence background. So yeah, sorry, that I was a long-winded way of saying that I respect him, that he always seems honest.
Full of no tempo. I never grew up in no grime scene, had James Morrison playing in headphones. I can make 200 bags next week if I want to. I don't want to. Not worth shit that I've gone through, and it's not worth shit that I'm onto. If it ain't bro, don't fix it, and I'm not broke, so I don't need fixing. Bro's got music addiction, pissed off, told me it needs remixing. Yeah, my girl went a bag for her birthday, but she mean money, not Michael Kors. I just want love for my birthday, kiss my neck, then I might kiss yours. 0 degrees, she did what she pleased, dressed incredibly short, and she lost me for my hoodie. It's a bit long, but of course. Complexion looking like paper, I need sunshine, Maverick Saber. What do you mean too drunk?
Oh, again, so many bars. I think I'm missing them. But made me laugh just then when he said, complexion's looking like paper, needs some sun, Maverick Saber. Yeah, that's quite an interesting way of putting it. So he's saying he's basically super white.
It's a bit long, but of course. Complexion Section looking like paper. I need sunshine, Maverick Saber. What do you mean too drunk? Do me a favor. Celebrate life, I'm doing it major. Might go talk with the rise, give me a reason to answer. Sex on the beach for sipping a lager. Get your keeper, I'll read the balaga. Yeah, burn my feet on a plaza, call say nada.
Oh, just realised the bar there. Wait.
Beach for sipping a lager. Get your keeper, I'll read the balaga.
So referred to, was it Pina
Talk with the
Colada?
rise, give me a reason to answer. Sex on the beach for sipping a lager. Get your keeper, I'll read the balaga.
I can't even say his name, but he's the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Back go talk with the rise, give me a reason to answer. Sex on the beach for sipping a lager. Get your keeper, I'll read the balaga.
She's a keeper.
Yeah, burn my feet on a plaza, call say nada. Deal with the after for now. Go, let's head with the bars are R.I.P. We're dying of laughter. Stand
Oh, the flows, man. Taking it back just for that.
on a plaza, call say nada. Deal with the after for now. Go, let's head with the bars are R.I.P. We're dying of laughter. Standard, but it ain't standard. Taking a picture, pretty and candid. Take another, my girl can't stand it, but I won't stop till the plane home landed. I made a song about having depression and people just smiled and said it's a banger. Probably because of my
That's true, though. It's true. And it's not that I also think it was a banger. I forget what the name of it was now. What was it called? There were lots of references to depression. Oh, what's the name of the song? I can't remember. It's on the Sunrise Project. And yeah, it is a banger, but I definitely deeped it still, though. So I hope people weren't just saying to him, "Oh, it's just a banger," you know, and they didn't really like listen to the lyrics because it's very profound.
Stop to the plane home landing. I made a song about having depression and people just smiled and said it's a banger. Probably because of my swagger. Best of both, I'm Hannah Montana. Good girl gone bad, but she needed me. Maybe I'm shagging Rihanna. Shut up and drive.
Good girl gone bad, but she needed me. Maybe was it shagging Rihanna? Yeah. Obviously, there's a Good girl gone bad is a re-reference.
The both, I'm Hannah Montana. Good girl gone bad, but she needed me. Maybe I'm shagging Rihanna. Shut up and drive, let's paint it black. My fingers are like Mick Jagger.
Oh, shut up and drive and paint it black. So that's at least one other song reference of Rihanna's.
They said it's a banger.
I think Good Girl Gone Bad was the album, I want to say. This is a while ago. And Shut Up and Drive was on it. Paint It Black. I'm not sure on that one, but yeah, it's obviously like a Rihanna ski.
Probably because of my swagger, best of both, I'm Hannah Montana. Good girl gone bad, but she needed me. Maybe I'm shagging Rihanna. Shut up and drive, let's paint it black. My fingers are like Mick Jagger.
Oh, the Paint It Black's referencing Mick Jagger. It's a Rolling Stones reference because they've got a song, Paint It Black. I'm there. It's early, but I'm getting there.
She needed me, maybe I'm shagging Rihanna. Shut up and drive, let's paint it black. My fingers are like Mick Jagger. Yeah.
That was hard.
This one here is about mindsets. Use your instincts. It doesn't matter what fucking mood you're in, you're still you. Unapologetically. Welcome to Skala. Girls just wanna have fun, my name must be fun, bro. If it must be love, my name must be love, bro. I roll, look at the clouds, I do sometimes, but mum just looks at the sun though, thinking I'll unfold. It's weird, I write about personal shit, my happy stories are untold. As a kid, it was like Dumbo. As a man, just pretty as fuck though. My brethren died on my brethren's birthday, called it a left-right combo. I job out shit for the stronghold, my life doesn't follow no tempo. I never grew up in no grime scene, had James Morrison playing in headphones.
He was in a pocket there. So nice. So nice.
Ayo, Kush cooking again.
Songer, you're killing it so far. There's 16 tracks in this album, to be fair, so we're still fairly early on, but so far, 2 out of 2 nailed it. Like, no complaints. Because even though that one was a bit more of like a sort of a more light-hearted flex song, again, he still said quite meaningful stuff. He never doesn't really say meaningful stuff, but he was still talking quite profoundly at points in that, despite still having a bit more fun with it. Yeah, fantastic so far. Let's jump into the next one. Okay, so track 3, That's Money. Let's jump into this one. Okay, before even the beat comes in, that sounds like a classic disco sample, and I'm very much here for that if that's going to be used.
Weird, by the way.
Ooh.
Sex on the beach and a cocktail round here, brother, there's sand in the cheeks. $2 in a week, I'll take it, but real life, man, I want.
What is he doing so far, man? Does anyone know who produces his stuff? Because I have no idea. I've always had the impression, not in a bad way, that his old stuff's been like fairly low budget release, and that's not because it's been poor quality. It just it hasn't had that sort of like big label feel to it, which is actually can be a good thing, to be honest. It's definitely not a criticism. But yeah, I'm just intrigued because the Sunrise project, it felt like it was a step up in terms of the production of the album, and this feels like it's possibly going to match that, if not exceed it so far. I love the variety of what he does on an album.
Each and a cocktail round here. Sex on the beach and a cocktail round here, brother. There's sand in the cheeks, 2 grand in a week. I'll take it, but real life, man, I want 2 grand when I speak. That's me. I wanna make 2 grand when I breathe. That's if not, then I see it as Pete. 2 grand for a show, my brother. That's quick text from the women I love. Got drunk, put a batty on my private story. It's an inside joke when
this beat's fire, and the way he's riding it as well. I was unlucky in not getting tickets to the upcoming tour that he's doing initially, and then he added a date to London, and I managed to get tickets for to go. I think it's the end of May. So tracks like this, like, sick for live performances.
Quick text from the women I love. Got drunk, put a batty on my private story. It's an inside joke when horny. Laughing it off, still drunk in the morning. Order something or 2, get a pizza. Life still bangs when you're living on. Wake up next day, took a pic of myself. Still clean, still looking like out for the night. Nice bottle of the Malbec. Quick board game with the boys, got heated. Can't play myself anymore because I played myself till I got completed. Let go.
That's hard. I can't play myself anymore because I kept playing myself until I completed me. That's hard.
Boys got heated. Can't play myself anymore because I played myself till I got completed. Let go, what thing got seated. My boy looked up, had to tell him I cheated. But half of my body count secret. Can't let a man think dead. My girl woke me up with a kiss on the neck. Beg Nike, that and what I did for the check. 2-step, mic check, 5.
Ooh, that was hard. Also, I like the flow through there. He's very, very, very good at just switching flows and finding really nice pockets. But there's a
my girl woke me up with a kiss on the neck. Beg Nike, that and what I did for
the dead Nike, something like
the check.
The Nike check reference there, but like check as in like an actual written check, not the Nike check.
Can't let a man think dead. My girl woke me up with a kiss on the neck. Beg Nike, that and what I did for the check. 2-step, mic check, 5 figure for the set. Man like me, Katie and Harvey. My surname's pricey. Allow me a bank balance looking at the front of
Katie and sorry to pause again, but Katie and Harvey. My surname's Pricey, referring to Katie Price and her son.
5 figure for the set, man like me, Katie and Harvey. My surname's Pricey. Allow me a bank balance looking at the front of an Audi. 0 peak, shout me, hot boss cloudy. I want so much P, I could outbid Saudi. I'm feeling myself.
I mean, that's a goal. I mean, I swear, like, was it this track or the last track? He said he was going to make a couple of racks this weekend and he decided not to. And now he's like, I want to have enough P to outcompete Saudi. But I like this. I feel like it kind of reflects what I'd imagine the varying moods when you're a musical artist, especially one that's kind of like not had like big success. You probably have moments when you're like, actually, yeah, I'm killing it. People like me. Like, I'm the guy. And other times when you're like questioning if you should even do it anymore. Because unfortunately, I'd imagine Songer probably is still in that kind of mindset, because whilst he's had a bit more attention in the last couple of years, he's still, as far as I know, like, he does low numbers compared to a lot of artists. He's probably more slept on than Avellino is, and that's saying something. But yeah, hopefully these new albums for both of them is going to sort that out.
Shout me, hot boss cloudy. I want so much P, I could outbid Saudi. I'm feeling myself. Next day, wake up, still feeling like I'm feeling myself. If I walk with a smile, don't ask, cause ain't shit. I'm feeling myself. Next day, still feeling like I'm feeling myself. If I walk with a smile, don't ask, cause ain't shit. Sex on the beach and a cocktail round here, brother. There's sand in the cheeks, 2 grand in a week. I'll take it, but real life, man, I want 2 grand when I speak. That's me. I wanna make 2 grand when I breathe. That's if not, then I see it as P. 2 grand for a show, my brother. That's quick text from the women I love. Got drunk, put a batty on my private story. It's an inside joke when horny. Laughing it off, still drunk in the morning. Order something or 2, get a pizza. Life still bangs when you're living on. Wake up next day, took a pic of myself. Still clean, still looking like money. Still looking like money. Still looking like money.
Another, I can't really fault that track again. I love different direction. The sample that was used gave it a very different vibe. It was quite fun. It would bang live. Obviously, again, Songer adapted his flow delivery to match that perfectly, and still talked about some stuff. Even though it was more of a, it wasn't quite as deep, that song. That matched the vibe. So yeah, another very good track so far. He is nailing this. So let's jump to the next one. All right, next track, Big Stepper, number 4. I just had a short break and looked up where that sample from the last one was from because it was so nice. Apparently, it's a 1959 Motown track. So yeah, rated that. It sounded amazing. Yeah, so let's jump in the next one.
Let's call Dane and tell him I love him.
Hey, Dave.
Yo, bro.
Yo, what are you telling me?
Chill, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick call to say I love you and I'm proud of you.
I love you too, mate, and I'm proud of you. Why?
That's not Dave.
All right, let me just call Dane and tell him I love him.
Oh, Dane. I was going to say, I don't think they were friendly, necessarily.
Yo, what are you telling me?
Chill, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick call to say I love you and I'm proud of you.
I love you too, mate, and I'm proud of you. Why?
Because you're getting used as an interlude, bitch. Yeah. We're gonna have some serious fun with this one, man. I can. What are you pissing about?
Again, before it's even started, this sounds like they've nailed whatever sample or production this is.
Head in the game, man. We're big stepping. Yeah. Cool. Aftershave made a bad bitch skits. Now we're 6 and I'm sucking on a bad bitch tits, grip hips, and she think about what.
He can't. Every track can't be this good, man. Like, it's not really fair on other artists. Like, it make it sound like that's really easy to do. You know, the amount of albums I've listened to from good artists where they have like 1 or 2 tracks that hit like this, and this is track 4, and he's done it every time. Especially these last 2. I don't know what it. Yeah, they just absolutely nailed the production.
Bad bitch skits, now we're 6. Cool. Aftershave made a bad bitch skits, now we're 6 and I'm sucking on a bad bitch tits, grip hips, and she think about what inch this dick. It's been a while since I lips them lips. Ponytail pulling, then I flip little miss. Grip hips till my hand just slips where her hip bone dips. Match rating in, she on a 6.6, bounce quick, it's like a spit then. I decorate the building with my.
Wait, did you say she's on a 6.6? Hey, that's rude. I mean, it's all right, you know. But he's basically saying she's average.
6.6 till my hand just slips where her hip bone dips. Match rating in, she on a 6.6, bounce quick, it's like a spit then. I decorate the building with my soul, that's my heart echo, art deco. Stressing was the past memo. Craziness is who I am, guess I'll half mellow. Every song's a fucking Coldplay, let's turn the stars yellow. If you wanna meet your dreams, put a gram in a reefer. My missus gets the chills when a man's on the speaker. I've been sick for years, like it's glandular fever. I fucked a long distance runner, made her stamina weaker. Big step.
Glandular fever reference there. He's been sick for ages, obviously, but he means like he's been amazing. And then, what was the reference?
For years, like it's glandular fever. I fucked a long distance runner, made her stamina weaker.
Fucked a long distance run, I made his stamina weak.
I've been sick for years, like it's glandular fever. I fucked a long distance runner, made her stamina weaker. Big stepper, every verse done. Put my catalogue in Rizzler Rabbit, every verse bun. White ash coming off of every verse done. I can shut down 7 shows and we could not rehearse 1. Told you I was crazy, true.
Yeah, I can believe that as well. I've said this before. In a very complimentary way, sometimes it sounds like his recorded tracks have been done in one take. Like that interlude just there, it sounded like he thought of the idea, did it, recorded it, boom, done. And I love that. You know, it doesn't. I don't mean that in like a bad way. That it doesn't sound polished. I like that it sounds a bit more like he's in the booth, sort of kind of like a freestyle, but obviously to prepare the lyrics. But it's somewhere between a freestyle and a very polished, edited, recorded session.
Every verse done, I can shut down 7 shows and we could not rehearse 1. Told you I was crazy, truth is I'm full Britney. Told you that I loved you, truth is I'm full Whitney. Dumbfounded if you're falling out of love, come full with me. Soon your memories will just remind you that you're with me.
I have to pull out the full Britney and the full Whitney references there for being full crazy and full was it In Love?
Dumbfounded if you're falling out of love, come fall with me. Soon your memory loved you. Truth is, I'm full Whitney. Dumbfounded if you're falling out of love, come fall with me. Soon your
because of I Always Love You, and Britney because she went crazy for a bit. Although I think she's relatively okay now. But yeah,
memories will just remind you that you're with me. Ow. Big stepper, zone in. Let me live, headphones in. If you see me with my bitch, don't talk, heading home. Any plans that I've got, I'll postpone it. Big trouble, that's what I want. Let me see it, what you want. You think I'd want it if I wanted you to chill. You a sexy little bitch, baby, let me see you own it. I'm a lover, but a threat. Got my trainer on his neck. I can deal with people hating, I can't deal with disrespect. Little prick, you a sket. Ain't a gangster, you...
I love this slower flow. Because Songer can rap really fast. But what I love about him is he doesn't just do that all the time. In fact, he doesn't do that often, and I think that's good. I love when rappers have a very wide range of flows they can use, but they think of how well it matches the beat. They don't fall in love with just going really fast all the time. Because right now he's doing quite a slow flow, but it's riding the beat perfectly.
On his neck, I can deal with people hating, I can't deal with disrespect. Little prick, you a sket. Ain't a gangster, you my pet. Made your fucking monthly salary, one song into my set. Said I'm soft and it's blessed. Make your girl, you're an ex. She just want what she been missing, so she using me for sex. Yeah, blessed, less stress, then I'm off. I beg my girl for space, man, you just beg your girl for top. Hope you're happy, you should chill. Why you hating? What's the deal with?
That was hard as well. I beg my girl for space. You just beg at the top. Like that's how different we are. That, you know, I'm just trying to get girl away from me when you're just begging just for one thing.
For space, man, you just beg your girl for top. Hope you're happy, you should chill. Why you hating? What's the deal? If you want what I've been having, all you do is keep it real. If you don't see the appeal, then you don't see the appeal. Let me kick it with my missus, do it sitting on a mill. Quick flex on a hater, then I'm back at it. Tax bills got me triple in the tax bracket. People tell me if you got it, you should flaunt it. I'll ask you after this, man, is this what you wanted? Big stepper, zone.
Yes, and I'm going to say this super, super early, because based on these first 4 tracks, unless he completely flops the rest of the album, which I don't see happening, because, yeah, I don't know why would, he's so consistent, I don't know how he could. This album needs to go big, like, and it doesn't necessarily even mean, like, I don't think an album like this would ever, like, be, like, huge, because it's not written to sort of, like, for a mass audience, but at least be big and respected. Same with Avelino's album. Like, just get them to a point where they're like they're well known and respected among rap fans. Like that's probably all they want. And especially Songer, like he's just been so slept on. Like I speak to friends of mine that into rap, who have now heard of him because I keep going on about him, but people have never heard of him. And I said, listen to the Sunrise Project. And I've not heard a single rap fan listen to that and say anything other than that was a masterpiece. Like, how have I never heard it? So, yeah, I hope this is going to change for him.
Yeah, I'll ask you after this, man, is this what you wanted? Big stepper, zone in. Let me live, headphones in. If you see me with my bitch, don't talk, heading home. Any plans that I've got, I'll postpone it. Big trouble, that's what I want. Let me see it, what you want. You think I'd want it if I wanted you to chill. You a sexy little bitch, baby, let me see you own it. Big stepper, zone in. Let me live, headphones in. If you see me with my bitch, don't talk, heading home. Any plans that I've got, I'll postpone it. Big trouble, that's what I want. Let me see it, what you want. You think I'd want it if I wanted you to chill. You a sexy little bitch, baby, let me see you own it.
Yeah, hard again. I think every track's got a lot of replay factor so far, which I'm not expecting to carry on. I'd imagine that Songer will do a couple of tracks that are a lot more, you know, they're harder hitting, deeper, maybe ones that you wouldn't just bang on to listen to vibe. I mean, if he does a whole album like this, I'm also not complaining, but I just feel like based on his previous albums, he likes to mix it up during the album. But so far, so good. So good. And I'm saying I'm going to call early. At the moment, I don't think he could ever produce anything that would have like blown the Sunrise Project out of the water, because I think that is such an amazing piece of work. But at the moment, this feels like it's certainly on course to match and possibly exceed. But there's still a fair few tracks to go, so we'll see. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so we're on track 5 now, I believe. Double Tops. Let's jump in.
Yeah. It's been a minute, man. Trust me. Cool. What song I wanna make in 10 years? I said a happy one. Laugh about my old sad songs, a bun a Cali one.
What's that opening line?
What song I wanna make? Cool. What song I wanna make in 10 years? I said a happy one. Laugh about my old sad songs, a bun a Cali one. Never tried to write about my flaws to get the bills paid. I wrote that on a tragic one. Only way to manage one. Hoping that my payment pass quick. I'm on.
Again, another completely different beat that is fire. Like, it's so different. You got like this sort of choir in the background, they're giving this like haunting vibe, and he's obviously going to talk a bit more about mental health here, saying like, oh, how much you want in 10 years? Or what was it?
I said a happy one. Cool. What song I wanna make in 10 years?
What song am I make in 10 years? A happy one. I like the way you put that as well. Not how much money, flips it. I want to be happy.
I said a happy one. Laugh about my old sad songs, a bun a Cali one. Never tried to write about my flaws to get the bills paid. I wrote that on a tragic one. Only way to manage one. Hoping that my payment pass quick. I'm on a Javi one. Weren't quick, still worked out.
Opened up my payment pass quick. I'm on a Javi one. Very, very subtle that. I almost missed it. But yeah, Javi, known for being a quick passer.
Way to manage one. Hoping that my payment pass quick. I'm on a Javi one. Weren't quick, still worked out. I've done a marathon. Take responsibility if I've been on a Maggie one. Question my intentions, then I've done whatever Shaggy done. Life can be a scatty one. Good souls, crappy ones. Good-hearted kids that are careless when they're grabbing one. I know people that refuse to hear they're racist, but still go and call a fucking corner shopper one. Trackies on a baggy one. Lyric
Facts.
to hear they're racist, but still go and call a fucking corner shopper one. Trackies on a baggy one, lyrics on a slappy one. Know my face, trust me, I ain't ever put a bally on. Never missed a Kane on a Strally or a Harry one, but I let her bust on a she can call me daddy one.
Wait. Also, yeah.
Trackies on a baggy one, lyrics on a slappy
Lyrics are on a slappy one.
one. Know my face, trust me, I ain't ever put a bally on. Never missed a Kane on a Strally or a Harry one, but
Never miss a Kane or a Strally or a Harry one.
I let her bust on a she can call me daddy one. Rappers on a panic one, man I'm on a manic run. My life show's a wonderland, I'm on an Alice one. If you want the crown, it's so you can come and grab it one. King's right here, I ain't Buckingham at Palace one. Bitch has got a fatty one.
Let's take it back.
One, man I'm on a manic run. My life show's a wonderland, I'm on an Alice one. If you want the crown, it's so you can come and grab it one. King's right here, I ain't Buckingham at Palace one. Mrs. got a
King's right here, I am Buckingham, a Palace one.
the crown is so you can come and grab it one. King's right here, I ain't Buckingham at Palace one. Mrs. got a fatty one, on a Meg the Stallion one. Kim Kardashian one, 6-star batty one. Type you wanna marry one, on a Meghan Harry one. Fall in love and piss the world off and get the damage done. If we've had a drink, then it's do it in the
I like that Meghan and Harry reference there.
the Stallion one, Kim Kardashian one, 6-star batty one. Type you wanna marry one, on a Meghan Harry one. Fall in love and piss the world off and get the damage done. If we've had a drink, then it's do it in the cabbie one. Or I'm in the booth, I'm on a sorries, or I'm rapping one. Or I'm with the boys on our who's got any backy one. Man on a Aggie one, hurry up and strap it one. Never see me begging off the seat.
Wait.
I'll do it in the cabbie one. Or I'm in the booth, I'm on a world off and get the damage done. If we've had a drink, then it's do it in the cabbie one. Or I'm in the booth, I'm on a sorries, or I'm rapping one. Or I'm with the boys on our who's got any backy one. Man on a Aggie one, hurry up and strap it.
Oh, was it because he said like after a drink? Was he playing then on like giving someone a backy, which not done since I was a kid, but like when you have two people on the bike essentially, but like playing on like also kind of have some tobacco. I think it was meant to be that. It was quite subtle again and slick.
One, or I'm with the boys on our who's got any backy one.
Yeah.
Man on a Aggie one, hurry up and strap it one. Never see me begging off the scene, it ain't a catty one. Did it by myself, nah, I weren't a pally one. I just wanna chill, see I'm on an alley pally one. Finish when I get double tops, that's a happy one.
Okay. quite short. Quite short, but that was nice. I mean, it's 16 tracks, so yeah, I guess they're not going to all be really long, but that was nice. Not a criticism at all. That went hard. It was quite an intense instrumental, so maybe it suited a shorter track. And yeah, as I suspected, I wouldn't have said that was like a deep track, but he was moving more into less sort of light-hearted rapping into more, yeah, some deeper topics is what I'm trying to say. But another very, very good track. So it continues. I'll just go keep recording going. This is number 6, Bittersweet Sing For Me.
Yeah. Get high off a bittersweet symphony. Sad songs made bittersweet sing for me. Every day on the tour got shut down. Whole crowd sang bittersweet hits to me. Just in a bad car, see nothing. Caught up with the pain that I've been coming. Write down how I'm feeling in real time. Only way.
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but if they keep doing it, I'm gonna keep saying it. Again, this song sounds very different vibe-wise. They've slowed it down. They've got some sort of quiet vocals in the background this time. And yeah, it sounds very, very well done. So, yeah. In fact, you know what? I could actually just find this out, couldn't I? I suppose, so does that mean he does all of it? I thought I saw more credits on the Spotify listing. But anyway, whoever's behind the production, if it's Songer or whoever, yeah, props, because it's sounding very good.
On the tour got shut down. Whole crowd sang bittersweet hits to me. Just in a bad car, see nothing. Caught up with the pain that I've been coming. Write down how I'm feeling in real time. Only way that I cope when I feel something. Some days all I wanna do is cry to ya. Some days all I wanna do is die for ya. Some days I just wanna write shit down. Some days all I wanna do is lie for ya. I can feel myself changing quick time. 22 made my mind more stable. Sometimes wake up and it's square one. No chess piece left on the table. The cost of my mind's expensive.
So yeah, a few like solid bars, but that's like...
I can feel myself changing quick time. 22 made my mind more stable. Sometimes wake up and it's square one. No chess piece left on the table.
Timepiece square one. There's no chess piece left on the table. That was slick.
My mind more stable. Sometimes wake up and it's square one. No chess piece left on the table. The cost of my mind's expensive. I could put my mind on guest list. I'm a different person in each month. Craig Bellamy, I'll swing for the fences. Some man read my lyrics when they wanna cry. All my blues red like I'm colorblind. Me, I'll write lyrics when I wanna cry. All my blues grey need summertime. The sun came up but there's still clouds. If I listen to myself then I'd feel sane. But I can't stand still when I feel down. It's like I'm attracted to feel pain. No, it don't make sense, but what does? Get a grip on myself and I'm on one. Feel proud of myself when I think straight. Say what I've said and I've not done. My pages are out of this world, they're astrology textbooks. Voice in my head, give me honorary left hooks. Got left stranded, I'm not ambidextrous.
Again, many bars, but I like that one in particular. First of all, I think he said was it his words, astrology something? But then the voice in my head is giving me... Oops.
Proud of myself when I think straight. Say what I've said and I've not done. My pages are out of this world, they're astrology textbooks. Voice in my head, give me honorary left hooks.
The voice in my head's giving me honorary left hooks. That's, again, such an interesting description of what I think he's describing as depression and, you know, the highs and lows of it, and how it can sort of vary intensity massively. But yeah, that's quite... I like that metaphor of your brain giving you a left hook.
My pages are out of this world, they're astrology textbooks. Voice in my head, give me honorary left hooks. Got left stranded, I'm not ambidextrous. My sunny side up's only coming in breakfast. Feels like I'm a shoulder.
Is that a sunny D? No, sunny side up as in how you do your eggs. Got it. I thought that was a Sunny D reference then, but still slick.
Left stranded, I'm not ambidextrous. My sunny side up's only coming in breakfast. Feels like I'm a shoulder to cry on. These times I appreciate better days. Soon as I break new habits, I'm back to the start and realise I haven't changed. Get high off a bittersweet symphony. Sad songs made Bittersweet sing for me. Every day on the tour got shut down. Whole crowd sang bittersweet hits to me. Just in a bad car, see nothing. Caught up with the pain that I've been coming. Write down how I'm feeling in real time. Only way that I cope when I feel something. Some days all I wanna do is cry to ya. Some days all I wanna do is die for ya. Some days I just wanna write shit down. Some days all I wanna do is lie for ya. I can feel myself changing, quick time. 22 made my mind more stable. Sometimes wake up and it's square one. No chess piece left on the table.
Surprise, surprise! Another fire track. Yeah, really rated that, and yeah, he's getting obviously a lot more sort of introspective with the lyrics now. What's interesting so far though is that the couple of tracks that he's done that are more about sort of more serious issues have been a bit more musically up tempo than on Sunrise Project, and that's not a criticism or whatever either way, because I think that the slower ones on Sunrise Projects they worked well in that way, because it was sort of they almost brought you down to that level kind of thing, made you, whereas that up tempo one, it's more of an angry or frustrated part of depression, and obviously that's also a part of it. So I like the fact that it's not sort of like a variation on previous songs he's done on this subject, but it feels like something different. Yeah. Fire. Another fire track. So let's move on. Okay, so now on to track number 7, I believe. This is Ease the Pain with Manny DM. I don't think I've heard of them. But yeah, let's jump in.
See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away.
15 a ticket to come to my show, give you way better bars than a free for one. I might make a song when you get on the piss.
Alright, I'm doing it again. The production on this is crazy. It's crazy. And this is, again, a completely different vibe. Like, this is like... Oh, how do you describe this? Like, it's almost like liquid drum and bass. Not quite that soft, but like...
I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away.
15 a ticket to come to my show, give you way better bars than a free for one. I might make a song when you get on the piss. 15 a ticket to come to my show, give you way better bars than a free for one. I might make a song when you...
15 for a ticket to come to a show, I'll give you way more bars than a free throw one arm. Like that.
15 a ticket to come to my show, give you way better bars than a free for one. I might make a song when you get on the piss. Might make a song when you tell her you love her. Back in the lab with Dennis, my brother made money, we saved when we sat for the summer. I might buy a wallet that's pink for the fun of it, just so we match the interior colour. Buying in pink, if you make me happy, I'll buy you a drink. Some women will give me the look and I love it, but I'm a big god by the time that they blink. I'll sleep for the wicked, sleeping I'm dead, I'm not the sickest. People around me who love you for me and that don't give a fuck about whose pockets are biggest. For people that do, I'll be winning. Give me rave, give me bread.
That was really hard not to pause, but obviously that flow was crazy.
You love you for me and that don't give a fuck about whose pockets are biggest. For people that do, I'll be winning. Give me rave, give me bread, give me loving, give me head. I don't send for other rappers, I don't disrespect the dead. Let me move, let me step, I'm from Reading, let me...
Ooh, I like that. I don't send for other rappers, I don't disrespect the dead, because it almost makes it sound like he's humble, but he's, I think, also implying the only ones that would be worthy of rivalry are the dead ones, i.e. probably the greats, or he means that they're like so irrelevant that he's sort of like their career dead, maybe. But yeah, that was slick.
I don't send for other rappers, I don't disrespect the dead. Let me move, let me step, I'm from Reading, let me rep, let me...
Yeah, I think he is saying that the only people he would even consider real rappers are those that are dead.
Finish what I started, let me back up what I said. Bitch sound pretty, I'ma kiss her. Man, I'll make her drop it like it's hot. Man, I'm getting twist up off the liquor. Go you get makeup on my top.
See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away.
I used to smoke a 10 bag in half an hour. Last night I got booked for 10 bags for half an hour. I guess.
Love how he flips things like that. I used to say he used to get through a 10 bag of weed he's talking about, I'm assuming, in half an hour. And now he gets booked for half an hour and gets paid 10 bags. That was slick.
A 10 bag in half an hour. Last night I got booked for 10 bags for half an hour. I guess Europe got the point, it's like the Eiffel Tower. I'm not religious, but my fan base on almighty power. I've been doing this for years, I've never stuttered. All my bread up once baked is getting buttered, man, I swear to God. My own worst enemy could never scare me off. I could smoke every rapper and I'd barely cough. Today, smoke, been trying to dead it this year, I'm a quitter, I promise for real. 4.5, where in my shed, quitting, can't even ask for deal. Me, I've been getting the money, but Skala is money, that's...
Songer's losing his mind, man. Like, I can't believe this album is impressing me so much, because the Sunrise Project, and I know I've said it already in this reaction video, the Sunrise Project is so good. It's so good. But, unless it's just because I've not listened to the Sunrise Project for a couple of months, but this feels like it's taken a step up in terms of his variety and his technical ability, as well as still rapping about, like, you know, interesting or serious things. It feels like he's leveled up as a rapper in terms of his ability somehow, which I wouldn't have thought was possible.
Bro, 4.5, where in my shed, quitting, can't even ask for deal. Me, I've been getting the money, but Skala is money, that's money for real. My eyes are mahogany, looking alright, she take the wood, I'm stood still. Never switching up my circle, watch the come up, take shape. I need 5 a day because my pockets gained weight. Fruits of my labour, watch my missus shake cake. Never say I've made it if I'm in the same place.
So many links there, like, and I'm hearing the other bars as well. But just to point out there, he's like, grew up with
fruits of my legs to come up, take shape. I need 5 a day because my pockets gained weight.
Yeah, watch come up, get shape. I need my 5 a day because the pockets hold weight. And then
fruits of my labour.
Fruits of my labour.
Never say I've made it if I'm in the same place.
Slick.
See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away. See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away.
It's so hard.
See the money might ease the pain. See the money might ease the pain. Back shopping, I'm flying away. Back shopping, I'm flying away.
Obviously another banger. He's getting a bit predictable now. I don't even know how to fault this so far. Maybe when I get to the end, I'll be able to sort of review any areas, if there are any, that could have been better in the whole album. But so far, he's nailing it. As I said, he's taking his level up. But anyway, actually, yeah, I'll summarize at the end. Let's get on to the next track. Okay, so number 8 we're on now. This is Golden Soul Food. I have actually already recorded a reaction to this because it came out before the album release, but I still want to go through it again in context of the album. I think that's sometimes helpful, but I won't break it down much at all. So check out my reaction to that specifically if you want me to, if you want a more in-depth analysis. I have only listened to it, I think, one other time though since that reaction, so I may pick up new bars, in which case I'll obviously point them up.
If it's it's me against you, then bless. If it's me against me, then I might fall short. If you can't see that I'm one of the best, that's Pete. What the fuck you got eyeballs for? Man said he wanna put a knife in me. Makes sense, everybody saying I'm top draw. Me, I'm like 5'10". If she took 6 inches, then I'm not 5'4". Either addicted to love or addicted to her, but we're far from junkies. Don't ask, I'm comfy. I play when the sun goes down like Arctic monkeys. Trust me, she ain't gotta trust me. Wake up thinking she loves me. Her lingerie leaves me dead in my tracks. Not the first time I've been stopped by undies. Something like Marley and me. I cried when I first heard back. I'd rather you cheat, that hurt me. Sad but actually certy. Nickname turns when a barman served me. Me and that barman serving my date got something in common. We both wanna make her a porn star. Hotel room 4-star. That's hardly a fish out of water. You man a sheep, this is lamb slaughter. My note page works as a hand warmer. That's factual. Automatically code and I don't need manual. No, I don't need analog. I'd pay some serious money to stumble across my catalogue. And I got more in a tuck, I've spat a lot. I stay zipped so I get to the bag a lot, man. I'm at least in top 2. When I bar like this, man will...
I don't know if I mentioned this in the last when I did this reaction, but he's at least in top 2. I think I'd have to agree. Straight lyricists in the UK, for me, it's him and DeyKnow. I think guys like Dave, Getz are in that conversation, but I'd say that they have other better qualities. They're both very good at that. I'm talking on a very harsh scale here. But I think in just pure lyricism, I can't name better than Songer and DeyKnow, personally. Which is why it's crazy to me that they seem, especially DeyKnow, he seems well known within the rappers worlds. He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. But hopefully that's changing right now. But until now, very limited sort of wider appeal. And Songer even more so. So
Nod their head like it was illegal not to. Tapping her feet impromptu. Blow man I got to. Over the top youths. If you know what you want, nobody can stop you. Trust me, work on yourself, say fuck you. Then watch how the money can buck you. If I explain myself, then it wouldn't make sense. I've never once worried about talking to women or worried I wouldn't make friends. Think I'm just easily stressed. I start running from things when they're making me tense. A constant feeling of letting myself down. Friday comes and I'm letting my health down. That's hardly a turn of events. I haven't had a beer in 3 days. Maybe I'll drink 15 Estrellas. Swear that bitch need propellers. Way that she after the chopper, not gonna stop her. If a god does me dirty, mine I'll block her. Get to the bag like high school locker. Dirty eyeball clocker. Know it's the hate, but I'm vibing proper. I heard this beat and I said don't tempt me. Just wanna write when my heart feels empty. Don't ever tell me to post on my stories. I give you stories, I give you diary entries. Different. You thought this was fiction, isn't. My flaws ain't hidden, I spit them. 4K high definition. So when you hear those words, I live them.
Well, that line, I think I might mention this in the last video, but my words are diary entries rather than what is this?
I give you stories, I give you diary entries.
Oh, not stories, they're diary entries. Yeah. So, and I've always got that vibe that he does just speak about actual things he's going through. But yeah, I think it's a good way of putting it.
It's different. You thought this was fiction, isn't. My flaws ain't hidden, I spit them. 4K high definition. So when you hear those words, I live them. Sometimes in life it's all good to just take a minute, man. Just sit down, reevaluate. Your anxiety is lying to you. Stop listening to your brain all the time and listen to your soul. You know who you are. Just take a minute, I promise. I've been away to save me. Away to save me. When life is hard, remember your golden. Think of your soul and get away from your head.
Yeah, so nice to hear that again, and a bit less stressful when I'm not reacting to it as intensely with the bars. But yeah, who's that featured singing? Because I don't think that was Songer doing the vocal in the background. This is really nice. I'm assuming it's this guy on the stage here, but I didn't see anyone credited. But yeah, nice addition at the end. But yeah, that's a really nice track, and the first very kind of chill track, I guess, in the album. A lot of replay factor. It's very easy on the ears, but also deep. So yeah, another good one. Let's hop into the next. Okay, so on to track 9. This is Soft Spot with is it DeyKnow? I think pronounce his name. Definitely heard of him before. I think quite a big feature for summer. So yeah, keen to hear this.
Steve Zidane.
Look, pretty face, 5'3", that's my soft spot. Look me in the eyes like you're on job. And it's my time, but I've never won one watch. And everybody here, family, it's a hot spot. I'm full of flavour like a one pot. And fuck staying in one lane, bruv, I got lost. I thought about this every day and I've not stopped. Bad little summer, she asbestos. I ain't gone brothel, but all this.
Wait, what? Oh, so I noticed there were a few like little slick bars in the earlier lines, but as I said, I don't want to keep pausing.
And fuck staying in one lane, bruv, I got lost. I thought about this every day and I've not stopped. Bad little summer, she asbestos.
I thought there was like another play on that, but he's just saying that she's asbestos because she's bad, I think. Fair enough.
About this every day and I've not stopped. Bad little summer, she asbestos. I ain't gone brothel, but all I see's a slapper. Legendary story, BBK and Night Napper. What you bringing to the table? Are you not embarrassed? Feeling nothing but able. I love a little challenge.
That beat and the way that DeyKnow is flowing right now.
Bringing to the table. Are you not embarrassed? Feeling nothing but able. I love a little challenge. All I can do still bangs, but I got more to give, so I was lying to you, man. Listening to DeyKnow, sit back. Relief like fucking with a fan. Like fucking with a fan on. Me and bro tight like man on. I got.
I like that. It's like sit back. It's like fucking with the fan. I thought you meant like someone like a supporter, and he's like, oh, it's like with a fan on. You know, I think he's implying it's relaxing. You know, if you've got an actual fan on.
Fucking with a fan, like fucking with a fan on. Me and bro tight like man on. I got certain morals that I stand on, feeling like they stamped on. And Tony, he ain't got no poker face. You can see who he's really not a fan of. I'm trying to find balance on a pinpoint. Think my bros in Amish, the way they smoke big doinks, moving knees and elbows, cause all I make is big joints. And if his boys don't rate
moving knees and elbows, cause all I make is big joints. I like that. It's kind of like a goofy line almost, but I like it.
Where they smoke big doinks, move your knees and elbows, cause all I make is big joints. And if his boy don't rate it, fuck his boy. Pretty face, 5'3", that's my soft spot. Look me in the eyes like you're on job. And it's my time, but I've never won one watch. And everybody here, family, it's a hot spot. I'm full of flavour like a one pot. And fuck staying in one lane, bruv, I got lost. I thought about this every day and I've not stopped. Bad little summer, she asbestos.
If she's not a brunette, then I got trust issues. They say love is like a drug, I got drug misuse. I've been cutting down, smoking, keep the bud down. But I'm getting so high that I got blood tissues. I'm still an art.
But like I say, I know he's done some features before, but I feel like relatively, probably because of his lack of success so far, I've not heard many songs that songs from other artists, especially. I'm pretty sure DeyKnow is quite big. Like, I want to say he's been around for a while and collabed with a lot of people. It's one of those names that I see on tracks quite a bit featuring, but don't know that much about specifically. So, yeah, but it's just so nice to hear that.
Then I got trust issues. They say love is like a drug, I got drug misuse. I've been cutting down, smoking, keep the bud down. But I'm getting so high that I got blood tissues. I'm still an artist when I'm deep in it. Dress code at my funerals, an outfit that you'd see me in. There's not two people matching, I'm chameleon. Chilling by the day and I'm a rapper by the evening. Pretty low stunner, got my head spinning. It's funny with a smile, they're the best women. When my life was out of tune, I just kept singing. So that even with my L's, I just kept winning. People that I left see their future here, like my baby's new dress.
This song bangs. Like, they could be saying anything with that cadence and it would sound good. But they are both spitting. Like, yeah. This has got a lot of replay factor.
Smile, they're the best women. When my life was out of tune, I just kept singing. So that even with my L's, I just kept winning. People that I left see their future here, like my baby's new dress, all your views are sheer. I blow a little kiss, bring their future here, like my baby's new dress, all your views are sheer.
That's a bar, and it's gone over my head. Never mind.
People that I left see their future here, like my baby's new dress, all your views are sheer. I blow a little kiss, bring your beauty here. I give her love bites and tell her it's a souvenir. Pretty face, 5'3", that's my soft spot. Look me in my eyes like you're on job. It's my time, so I'm always wearing one watch. And everybody here's family, it's a hot spot. Me, I'm full of flavour like a one pot. Fuck staying in one lane, bruv, I got lost. I think about it every day and I've not stopped. She a bad little summer, she asbestos. I kiss her when she finish up her lip gloss. Smudge it off her mouth, now she pissed off. And some Donny called Chris, wishing he had her. The way she cha-cha slide, getting crisscross. I'm sure I'm happy.
That was hard.
She finished up her lip gloss. Smudge it off her mouth, now she pissed off. And some Donny called Chris, wishing he had her. The way she cha-cha slide, getting crisscross. I'm sure my potential, I can never be a big flop. Kind of bit that we collab on.
See, I thought the song was going to end just at the end of that first part of the song as verse, but I'm so glad it didn't, because then you brought more in, and now I'm hoping a bit back to back.
Crisscross. I'm sure my potential, I can never be a big flop. Kind of bit that we collab on, baby, ain't for TikTok. I look at time too much, I get ticked off. Young boy love a wing stop like I'm Rick Ross. Sauvignon Blanc, stick a movie on. Lil Spank, red bottom, give her Louboutin. My guy pays no tax.
Oh man, that was...
Stick a movie on. Young boy love a wing stop like I'm Rick Ross. Sauvignon Blanc, stick a movie on. Lil Spank, red bottom, give her Louboutin. My guy.
The kind of respect and disrespect at the same time.
Sauvignon Blanc, stick a movie on. Lil Spank, red bottom, give her Louboutin. My guy pays no tax, thinks it's duty free. But if you think he couldn't pay it, brother, you'd be wrong. When I'm in this mood, we'll do anything you're on. I'm a man of many talents, I don't say them all in songs. Look me in the eyes and tell me what you want. Tell me how you're feeling as I'm taking off your top. When I'm talking with you, it feels like it's California. She thinks I'm a Jezzy, nah. Darling, I adore ya. Having conversations when we fuck, I'm a talker. Tell her I do magic, turn my ex into a stalker.
Wow. Such a good song. Another very different vibe. I love the feature, different beat, and again he's managed to do a more light-hearted song that probably had the least sort of deep lyrics of any of the songs, which suited that beat perfectly, and yet it's still banged and he was still barring. Next one, I guess. Let's get to the next. Right, track 10, Bulletproof Dreams. Let's get into this one.
Yeah. People try and shoot me down, can see where's your camo. All my dreams are bulletproof, so all you do is waste your ammo. Don't bother, this is songer. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, get you hot under the collar. I'm a rapper, not a shotter, so if S got 2 lines.
Oh, it's a hard intro. Obviously, another new vibe. All the songs have been so distinct. I'm so impressed by that so far. It's one thing to have variety, but to have like literally every song sounding like very distinct in its style. But yeah, the bars at the beginning is something about wearing camouflage, can't shoot his dreams.
Yeah. People try and shoot me down, can see where's your camo. All my dreams are bulletproof, so all you do is waste your ammo. Don't bother, this is songer. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, get you hot under the collar. I'm a rapper, not a shotter, so if S got 2 lines, then I'm all about the dollar. If I'm blessed with blue skies, I ain't think about tomorrow. If you're happy, then you're richer than you think. Drown your sorrow, ever lose your voice, and I've got one you can borrow. I open up a lot and tell the world about my issues, but my people really know me, so they know I'm not playing. When my people hear my music, it can teach them sign language, cause if I'm never talking, at least they know what I'm saying. My talent is the elephant in every room I step in. Trying to focus on my blessing, but it's hard to learn a lesson. My life's biggest fear is my life's biggest goal, that's a fact. When I deep it, there's no wonder why I'm stressing. Labels trying to...
Damn. So I'll try to let it ride a bit, because yeah, as I said, I don't want to keep picking out little ones. But I like that line. My life's biggest fear is also my life's biggest goal. It's probably quite true for a lot of people. There must be... Yeah. Always a conflict, you know, you always be feeling bad about yourself if you let that fear take over and you lose progression towards that goal. Yeah.
Fear is my life's biggest goal, that's a fact. When I deep it, there's no wonder why I'm stressing.
Yeah.
Labels trying to rip me off, promise I don't need your bread. Labels trying to suck me off, promise I don't need your head. Trying to think of music in a style I ain't squashed yet. There's not a song of time.
You mate. That's not the first I've heard him mention that he is implied that he wants to keep being original and creative and new, and he's absolutely doing that. And I don't think you even have to. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm not complaining, but I think he's probably so concerned about that he's nowhere near being accused of doing that now. So yeah, fair play to him.
Promise I don't need your head. Trying to think of music in a style I ain't squashed yet. There's not a song of type B in any context. No questioning my confidence or question my accomplishments. Only reason that I stress is all the compliments. I don't own an NFT, bro, I own a lyric book that will raise in value more than any crypto ever could. People try and shoot me down, can see where's your camo. All my dreams are bulletproof, so what you do is waste your ammo. Don't bother, this is songer. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, get you hot under the collar. I'm a rapper, not a shotter, so if S got 2 lines, then I'm all about the dollar. If I'm blessed with blue skies, I ain't think about tomorrow. If you're happy, then you're richer than you think. Drown your sorrow, ever lose your voice, and I've got one you can borrow. Life without my mum would be music with no noise. Books you can't read and broken pencils, no point. Paintings that you can't see and food you can't taste. Lost you for myself, so I do it at my pace. I just readjust and settle down.
Okay, I almost got through this track without saying it, but this is so well produced. It's the little things like then, and it's also Songer too. It's not just the producer, because Songer will obviously have to sort of marry his delivery up to it, but just that little, when it came back in again after that build up of the metaphor about how much his mum means to him.
Can't taste, lost you for myself, so I do it at my pace. I just readjust and settle down. Me, I know the sky's the limit. Told you I get mood swings. Me, I just the sky's the limit. How you read me like a book but can't decipher lyrics. All these words are way symbolic. I speak in hieroglyphics. Like a 7-seater, she got kids whipped. Dressed clean but never get it twisted. I'm a misfit.
Like a 7-seater, she's got kids whipped. That's a lot of life.
Like a 7-seater, she got kids whipped. Dressed clean but never get it twisted. I'm a misfit, feeling optimistic. To my people, I'm their brother. For labels, I'm statistics. I got here with nothing but my instincts. Speaking to existence is not the same as speaking to existence. Talking to myself, you better listen up. Worry if your mind's right, don't worry if you're big enough. Love for those who rate me, man, this family is different love. Ice cold water when I'm waking up. Sometimes my success is strictly champagne. I give my kidneys back pain the way we drink to dad's name.
Oh, sense of champagne. I give my kidneys back pain the way I drink to dad's name, was it? But obviously, I think he's referring to maybe his dad having had back pain. But then if you having kidney issues, then obviously at the back of your body, so you'd feel it there. Oh.
Sometimes my success is strictly champagne. I give my kidneys back pain the way we drink to dad's name. I live the damn game, it's like I'm in the campaign. I'm offline, taking care of what's mine. I'm me, I ain't religious, but I should be, I'm on God's time. I'm moving forward, but sometimes it's stop signs. It's cause my vision's fucked, crave it like I've gone blind. People try and shoot me down, can see where's your camo. All my dreams are bulletproof, so what you do is waste your ammo. Don't bother, this is Songer. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, get you hot under the collar. I'm a rapper, not a shotter, so if S got 2 lines, then I'm all about the dollar. If I'm blessed with blue skies, I ain't think about tomorrow. If you're happy, then you're richer than you think. Drown your sorrow, ever lose your voice, and I've got one you can borrow. Since I dropped DreamWorks, my life has changed a lot. Sometimes it feels amazing, sometimes I can't breathe. Since I dropped DreamWorks, the way I dress is different, but my heart doesn't move, there's still somewhere on the sleeve. Since I dropped DreamWorks, I quit my job and then I made a living, but my soul and all my friends have never changed.
See, I didn't know that. I had no idea with the success that he has had what that meant in reality, because I know obviously he's had these, I think this is his 4th album, but they certainly haven't been like big commercial hits, so I didn't know whether that meant it was still a side income. That's really cool that he can do it full time. I mean, obviously more money is always nice, but if I could live comfortably doing something like that, and that was my passion, then happy. Maybe that's why he's referred to a couple of times, saying that the happiness is, you know, worth a lot. And yeah, I hope that's the case anyway, and he's not like struggling, because he's so underrated as a rapper, honestly.
Since I dropped DreamWorks, I quit my job and then I made a living, but my soul and all my friends have never changed. Since I dropped DreamWorks, everybody knows Songer. These days, only family and Zoe call me James. The people that support me, man, I love you with my heart. I love you cause you know me and I've loved you from the start. I love you cause you let me do my...
Funny he says that, because I met Avelino yesterday, and it's the first time I've ever met, well, any real celebrity, like face to face like that. And Avelino I've listened to for like 7 years. And it was so odd because I feel like I knew him because I'd listened to all his music, listened to him express himself, seen him obviously on the internet, but obviously he'd never seen me before. And it was just a very surreal but nice experience. Yeah, because you do feel like you form a connection with them because you do know so much about them. it must be odd being the artist in that regard and having those people come to you, but it sounds like Songer appreciates it.
You with my heart. I love you cause you know me and I've loved you from the start. I love you cause you let me do my thing when I'm apart. I don't really post on Insta, but the bio says it's art. I promise you I'll never stop releasing songs I love. I promise you I'll tell you about the times when shit is tough. I promise that the times when you relate to half the stuff, I can tell you I'm the same, and I promise you're enough. Songer. Bow.
That was 4 minutes, that flew by. Another amazing track, a new angle. That was deeper, that one. Hard. It kept me hooked. The storyline, as I said, 4 minutes flew by. Another really, really nice beat. On to the next one. Okay, so now it's track 11, I think, and we've got the track with DEE, 459. So I have heard this, did react to it, but a while ago, and played it minimal times since then. I was trying to avoid playing the two singles with this in mind, but I won't break down the bars, as I said, as much as before, but I think it's quite like a feel-good song anyway, so I'm just going to play it.
Boy is a champagne bubbler. She got a man, so I'll tell her don't trouble her. He's gonna flirt anyway. He's on job any place and any day anyway. Me, I just wanna get juiced. Belling my baby, tell her come through. Different gravy, love her, that's true. Me, I look clean, but I spilled my lager Moretti on crepes, not Italian shoes. Drinks get stolen, but I've hid mine in a place that I cannot remember. Summertime party, nearly November. When I'm like this, however could I lose my head? Good vibes.
And again, now I can hear it in context. I can hear it's another different vibe. Again, like we had that. I mean, I'm not a music expert, but the song earlier on that sounded kind of drum and bassy to me, but that was quite a lot harder. This is a lot more, relaxed, chill drum bass, and he's obviously killing it again, flow-wise.
Music level I'm choosing, effortless cruising, everyone moving. If you don't dance to the music, wow, not gonna lie, that's dead. 1-2 skanking, watch this. Me and my girl do salsa, going off 100%, no voucher. Gun fingers, follow gunpowder. Fun neighbours, let's sing louder. And this greatness couldn't be prouder. Anyone not here, I'll save you a beer, cause missing this one is a howler. 1 after 2, then 2 after 3. Whole team barring, putting on beats. Cow and a Barbie, can't even speak. His verse is an ad-lib. DEE, but a bopper. That's a real OG, a real rap mogul, a real MC.
Facts, and like I said earlier, it's nice to see properly famous people getting on with Songer. That's one thing that Avellino, I don't want to keep comparing them too much, but I guess they're the two rappers that I've always been like pushing because I think they're so deserving of it. But Avellino, probably partly because of his association with Bittersweet 2, always seemed to have at least the respect and backing of other rappers who could see how good he was. With Songer, maybe didn't have that. But yeah, maybe he has it now.
Me, I'm just M right now, can't see, but we got one life, so it's fine by me, but a bot.
What time is it, man? Oh, there he is. Starts with a 4, bro. You're good. Oh, that's not too bad. It's 4:59.
4:30 in the morning, stood in some random's kitchen. I'm looking like Michael Jackson. Me, I don't like subtraction. Trust me, I don't want lines up front. Right now, level is perfect. Drink to my right and my left hand swerving. Drink on the side, I'm serving. Who wants what? Not you, Ethan. You're far too drunk. I got my girl stood with me. She's never. Trust me, I don't want lines up front. Right now, level is perfect. Drink to my right and my left hand swerving. Drink on the side, I'm serving. Who wants what? Not you, Ethan. You're far too drunk. I got my girl.
You're gonna laugh. For a split second, I thought it looked like Martin Ødegaard, and I was like, no way, it's Ødegaard in this video. It's not him. Sorry, I'm obviously on a bit of an Arsenal hype still this season.
Swerving, drink on the side, I'm serving. Who wants what? Not you, Ethan, you're far too drunk. I got my girl stood with me, she's never stepped in a room, now she weren't the best in. Out with a question, Marsh just sat on the sofa, past now, just needs resting. I'll get him up in a minute, sleeping's gonna get tough in a minute. Me, I'll just bring him in a rum in a minute, cause the vibe is up and it's stuck when I'm in it. Drink tastes sweet, I'm nicking it, won't start sweating it. Maggie's up to my neck in it, show me your level, I'll level it. Dressed up clean in a yard, 2-stepping it. Never did run it or push by pedal it. Someone in that West debit or crushed up pebble it. Right now I'm just settling, if the vibe just changed, I'm dead in it. 1 after 2, then 2 after 3. Whole team barring, putting on beats. Cow and a Barbie, can't even speak. His verse is an ad-lib, DEE, but a bop. That's a real OG, a real rap mogul, a real MC. Me, I'm just M right now, can't see, but we got one life, so it's fine.
Oh, I didn't pick up that line before, I don't think. So yeah, as I said, if you missed, I did react to this before. Check out my reaction to that if you want to see like an actual breakdown. But I'd never heard that line just then.
Morgan, a real MC. Me, I'm just M right now, can't see, but we got one life, so it's fine.
Because he said I'm a real MC. I'm M right now, and then I can't see. So he played on MC again.
By me, but a bot. Oh my word. But the bot. It's ooh. She want me for one to the ting like Jose. Girl, I get drunk on the rose. Girl, I get drunk on the rose wine. Can't be sleeping, it's not that time. Show me a signal, show me a sign. Grab a go, get a wine from behind. Grab a go, get a wine to the beeline. Don't touch that bottle right there, that's mine. Tequila, Zambuca, got me feeling super duper. Banging the wall.
I love DEE, man. Like, Tequila Sambuca got me feeling super duper. I feel like if someone else said that, it wouldn't sound good, but it just does.
Yeah, that's mine. Tequila, Zambuca, got me feeling super duper. Banging the wall and I'm tooting a hooter. On the dark floor, working it out. What happened last night, still working it out. Now I got this ting. Italiano says I'm the one. Like Keanu, back to the hotel with the Serrano.
Actually, my first minor criticism is that I would have liked another songer verse to come back in then, personally. But yeah, it's still a banging track, and it's the first negative thing I've said so far, and I feel like I need to provide some balance. So, but yeah, I already heard that song. I knew it was fire. So yeah, on to the next one. Hey guys, I had to have a bit of break in the recording because I have a job. But yeah, let's get back into this. Track 12, Infinity.
I think we both know how I feel. I don't wanna talk anymore, no way. I think we both know this is real. Trust, you feel like infinity. 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 I don't wanna talk.
Crazy, he's giving another vibe again. Like, I think he's going to go for 16/16 here, of tracks that are very distinct from each other. I'm getting kind of French the Kid vibes here, with the kind of more singing, yeah, slower lyrics, but it's fire.
I don't wanna talk. I think we both know how I felt. Like looking at the page, my G, trying to chase my dream. Wish my goal success, it tastes like me. People talk about how my back can really phase my G. Should have 2 phones, 2 face IDs, you fake bitches. Spending money like I hate riches. Paranoid of losing my friends, I take pictures. Diamonds on the photo where Luke, the frame glistens. Nobody's ever said I was average if they've listened. This ain't different, my name's James. Your missus loves dick, name's Richard. Hardly be helped. My name's Songer is a bar in itself. So the reason that I rap and play the cards I was dealt. I struggle asking for help, I think I'm Destiny's Child. If you can memorize my lyrics, then remember to smile. And habitually I'm smoking if I'm settling down. But in the turbulence will kill me with my head in the clouds before whenever. My virgin had a difficult day, just cool whenever. I write a song about being depressed, it's cool whatever. Must do it for image. Saw a song last week, shouting spillage's lickage. I doubt it's really sad, I think he misses his misses. You're missing the lyrics. To be fair, I'm not sad, just lost, and there's a difference. Lying so much and the Insta can hear the pictures. My income is nothing but net, I can hear the swishes. Drop a classic bounce.
Sorry, I was trying to let him go there. Lots of little bars. I love my income's nothing but net. I can hear the swishes. Basketball reference there when you shoot and the ball goes in without touching the ring. Nothing but net. called a swish.
There's a difference. Lying so much in the Insta can hear the pictures. My income is nothing but net, I can hear the swishes. Drop a classic bounce, what I normally do. If you think I chat shit, then I'm talking to you. If you'd have done it how I done it, would have already blew. I blow out when I want, not conforming to you. You don't know better than God. I'm not religious, there's something though, tell me there's not. If I saw him face to face, think I'd tell him to stop. Why you putting devil's lettuce in a medicine pot?
I turned you into a trophy someone else is lifting. I can't keep some people around me when their souls are switching. I got it tired on my arm because I don't different. If you're my soulmate, you're my soulmate. It's just so different. Trust. You feel like infinity. Trust. You feel like infinity.
I love this hook as well. Like, he's actually saying trapped, you feel like infinity, and it sounds like his voice is trapped in the beat as he says it. It's very clever.
You feel like infinity. Trust. You feel like infinity. I think we both know how I felt.
And yeah, the beat never dropped. It sounded like it was going to, but I think that worked with the lyrics. It was like, I'm trapped in the hook, and then he's back to rap it again, then he's trapped again. That was very clever, and another new vibe. I guess the only downside of that track for me is that maybe the replay factor was low, just because it was less catchy. But that's not really a criticism, because I don't expect artists to always make songs that are catchy, because that would be boring. So yeah, it's not a criticism at all, but again, another new vibe. So yeah, fire. Let's get into the next one. All right, so track 13, I believe. This is LSD.
My girl calls me pretty cause she practiced what she preach, innit? Lyric book, I sleep with it, that's how I make peace, innit? My girl came for dinner, ends up staying for a week, innit? She fuck with my visions like a pussy's LSD, innit? Beep but don't delete, innit? Spoon her when she sleep, write a banger while she's sleeping, but that's staying unreleased. I was reckless as a teen cause we done drugs like they were sweets, but that's when life was sweet. But don't do drugs, you man, is Pete, innit? Roll one up and breathe, innit? Just try find some freak, innit? I just bought some Burberry, but my baby fucking sleeps in it. Perfume on the sleeves.
I can believe that. I've never bought any like Burberry or like designer like that, but I can imagine that it probably just ends up being sleep clothes if you've got a girl in your life.
Freak, innit? I just bought some Burberry, but my baby fucking sleeps in it. Perfume on the sleeves with it. No, she's on my team, but I know she'll flirt with people, cause she's just the same as me. Yeah, certified a freak. She like instructions when we beat. That's cool with me, I like to speak, but nowadays on the sheets, we got no towel to keep it clean. Rock, paper, scissors where we sleep, innit? Like I'd never heard of Wu-Tang, guess I sleep on cream, innit?
Bars.
Hello. Yeah, I thought I'd give you a bell and just recording a song, so I thought, fuck it, it would sound beautiful in there.
Thank you.
Right. My girl calls me pretty cause she practiced what she preach, innit? Lyric book, I sleep with it, that's how I make peace, innit? My girl came for dinner, ends up staying for a week, innit? She fuck with my visions like a pussy's LSD, innit? Beep but don't delete, innit? Spoon her when she sleep, write a banger while she's sleeping, but that's staying unreleased. I was reckless as a teen cause we done drugs like they were sweets, but that's when life was sweet. But don't do drugs, you man, is Pete, innit? End up spending 3 digit, out my way she seem midget, but she's getting low, she moving apple bottom jeans with it, wanna sing my...
That's a throwback. She moving low, she apple bottom jeans with it, referencing that Flow Rider song.
Life is sweet, but don't do drugs, you man, is Pete, innit? End up spending 3 digit, out my way she seem midget, but she's getting low, she moving apple bottom jeans with it, wanna sink my teeth in it, always got a tease in it, sick of going pub, so I'ma take a Tenerife with it. Yeah, My girl calls me pretty cause she practiced what she preach, innit? Lyric book, I sleep with it, that's how I make peace, innit? My girl came for dinner, ends up staying for a week, innit? She fuck with my visions like a pussy's LSD, innit? Deep but don't delete, innit? Spoon her when she sleep, write a banger while she's sleeping, but that's staying unreleased. I was reckless as a teen cause we done drugs like they were sweets, but that's when life was sweet. But don't do drugs, you man is Pete, innit?
Yeah, so I'll be honest, I rated that. Like, it was a nice idea. It was a bit more relaxed, you know, with him calling up presumably his girl. But compared to the very high standards he set in this album, I thought that was just like decent. It wasn't. Whereas every other track pretty much so far has been mind blowing for me, and it's actually reassuring that every track's not like that because he's human. So yeah. It's amazing it's track 13 and that's only just happened. But yeah, for me personally, that was just a decent song, not like an amazing song. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the next one. Okay, so next, track 14, Kids, Part 2.
I kinda miss the games that I would play when I was little. But now I'm 22, feels like I'm somewhere in the middle. Nowadays it seems like people always...
I didn't realise he's only 22, unless he's talking retrospectively. But I'm 28, and I still feel like that, so...
Nowadays it seems like people always moving fickle. Too much pressure, but we never gave a shit when we were kids. Sometimes it's like I don't know my mind. It's like I know him, but I don't, yeah. Like he's talking to me, trying to say I'm blind. He tries to stump on what I want. It's hard to find your feet in the middle. When you're still a kid, but not a kid when you were little. Used to hold for money, putting teeth under my pillow. Now I'm chasing money, craving women on my pillow. Sometimes I'd never change my world for anything. It's making sense again. Sometimes I just wanna bun a zoo and have a drink and rant about you to my boys, you piss me off. I kinda miss the games that I would play when I was little. Before my job was sit and think. But now I'm 22, feels like I'm somewhere in the middle. This life is fucking with my head. Nowadays it seems like people always moving fickle. Too much pressure, it's like bro, you owe me money, bruv, I'm trying to pay my tax. I know it's shit, you broke your heart, but we would never give a shit if we were kids. Yeah, I kinda miss the games that I would play when I was little. But now I'm 22, feels like I'm somewhere in the middle.
I like that. It was kind of like a bit of an interlude almost. And again, in a complimentary way, it sounded like something that a song I probably wrote and did in one take and wrote quickly because it was just what he was feeling at the time. And I can certainly relate to having felt like that in my life as well. So yeah, I like that. I'll just keep it rolling for the next one. So this is track 15.
I don't understand why you can't go. Don't stop me now.
Damn, Farrah.
'Cause everything is broken.
Yeah, I followed all my dreams, same time I kept my childhood. I'm proud of myself. You'll never rob me of that feeling. The world will try its best to make its weaknesses appealing, but I took the time out, and trust me, beauty's in the healing. There's a reason when you're dancing at a gig, it causes a feeling. When you dance, you start forgetting all the lies that you're believing. There's a reason I can name 3 classics called Dancing in the Dark, Dancing in the Moonlight, Dancing on the Ceiling. Trying to make an album that reflects the way I'm thinking can be difficult. My thoughts keep on changing with the wind. My headspace is better, it's just a little inconsistent. So when it's time to write, it's almost, where do I begin?
If that was his aim, to write an album where it kind of reflected his thoughts, I think he's probably done that. I mean, I don't know what they are, but it's been so varied, but in a very nice way, that probably does represent the average person's range of thoughts. I think he's nailed that concept.
It's better, it's just a little inconsistent. So when it's time to write, it's almost, where do I begin? Shit I really thought would come to break me fell through. Some dogs can smell fear, so I wear Chanel blue. Write a song about my pain, I called it Rather You Cheat. Of course I'm happy she didn't, I'd just rather she knew. The gratitude I have towards my fan base is eternal. The Sunrise Project weren't an album, that's a journal. My parents' first reaction was to ask if I was okay. They didn't find the comfort in my pain, my words were hurtful. The idea that my anxiety is a result of my genetics breaks my mum's heart. Mum, the more I got from you, the better. If you're gonna...
That's so interesting, because I didn't get that from Sunrise Project at all. I didn't interpret it as like he's got, it's in like what am I trying to say? I think it was a good thing. It sounded like he had things on his chest and he needed to get them out. But it sounds like his mum, and it's not unusual for people of my parents' generation, I think, to feel like this, where not that they're like unaccepting of mental health issues, but they certainly don't understand them or take them as seriously as perhaps the next generation does, and some even think of it as a weakness. So it sounds like his mum has maybe taken it as a criticism, even though he didn't say this, of her parenting perhaps, or how he was brought up. Yeah, which is sad, but I think that's quite that's quite common.
As a result of my genetics breaks my mum's heart. Mum, the more I got from you, the better. If you're gonna blame yourself for that, you have to take the credit for my achievements. Every bar that's helped somebody, every letter.
Oh, that's a really nice way of putting that as well. Well said.
Yourself for that, you have to take the credit for my achievements. Every bar that's helped somebody, every letter. Same goes to my father, man. I love you with my soul. My parents are the reason I'm not scared of getting old. My audience, the reason I find...
What a compliment as well. They're quite like a line that you might like skip over or not like take that much into, but my parents are the reason I'm okay to get old. That is, yeah, that's got to be one of the best things you can hear as a parent, that you have such a good example and stability to your kids, that they are happy to see that, like, being like you in their future. I like how you put that.
So, my parents are the reason I'm not scared of getting old. My audience, the reason I find comfort being vulnerable. My passion is the reason that I'm rapping, cause I'm cold. The scene can keep their flowers, my flowers come from elsewhere. My people really love me, so it's calm. They love me. I've never fallen out with people, they'll still come to spud me. I never argue, we just tend to grow apart.
I don't understand why you can't go. Don't stop me now, 'cause everything is broken.
I think I know you better than you know yourself, darling. I can see your insecurities by the way that you react to things. Little Miss Confident, an expert at distracting things. You had to work your way up to feel as pretty as you do. It took me half a second seeing you to see it too. But you had to do the journey just for you to see the truth. You're elegant and different, you're the presence in a room. It's your aura that's attractive, guess your beauty's just a boost. It took you 20 years to be happy with your body. It took me less than 20 seconds.
Sorry, I paused it because I'm just loving the vibe right now, but that's what I wanted to comment on. This, again, instrumental, so nice. Very, very nice.
It's just a boost. It took you 20 years to be happy with your body. It took me less than 20 seconds just to fall in love with it. And I mean that. This song's for you, not looking for no feedback for no journalist. I wanted to surprise you cause you're mine. Love can have you blind or it can show you different colours. Any house is ours, all that changes is the covers. Want everyone that hears this to know that you're the reason that I'm the happiest I've been, and you're the comfort when it stutters. Sleep pattern ain't a pattern unless it's abstract art. I've got insomnia familiar, I glow in the dark. And once the pattern's fixed, see I just break it apart. As I'm about to fall asleep, can only think of my craft. Find rhythm in an offbeat world, and you'll complete it. That's the biggest fact you'll ever hear, I promise, I'll repeat it.
Find rhythm in an offbeat world and you'll complete it. Love that metaphor. Like comparing like daily struggles of just getting through life with music.
See, I just break it apart. As I'm about to fall asleep, can only think of my craft. Find rhythm in an offbeat world and you'll complete it. That's the biggest fact you'll ever hear, I promise, I'll repeat it. Find rhythm in an offbeat world and you'll complete it.
Because it's like a double for him, because it's kind of applies to anyone. If you manage to find your way in a sort of troubling environment and not perfect worlds, then you're doing well, you've completed it. But it sounds like he literally uses rhythm through his music to get through an offbeat world. Yeah, I love that. That was powerful. That's probably why I said it twice.
Yeah, simple as that.
Cool. Dancing in the Rain, done. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. It felt very heartfelt. Nice that he mentioned. I didn't realize he sounds like he's in like some kind of good long-term relationship now, and in a very good way. It very much felt like it was actually targeted at that person and not at the listener. And I rate that. You know, that's a statement to that on your album to them. So yeah, really nice. Right, let's move on to the last track. Okay, and we're on to the final track, Vertigo. Go.
Was some peace of mind, damn thing that exists, as scary as it is. I wish I could embrace confusion. Nothing makes sense and sense makes nothing. Life is a bitch, but at least I'm fucking, cause all
nothing makes sense and sense makes nothing.
Makes sense and sense makes nothing. Life is a bitch, but at least I'm fucking, cause arguments lead to better sex, and me and this world don't get on. Being comfortable in life makes me nervous. There's a reason kids don't like the dark. Hurts most when you don't see it coming. But it's heights that eat me alive. Don't wanna go right to the top and look down at the tourists. I wanna stand with them and look as we say that it's glorious. To look at the view is way better than being it. Hollywood full up of L's, so how could you ever look at it and see me in it?
I don't know if I thought he was talking literally about heights then, because that's actually my biggest fear as well. But I think he's using it as a metaphor for saying he's scared of making it big time, is what it sounds like.
Look at the view is way better than being it. Hollywood full up of L's, so how could you ever look at it and see me in it? Never. I'm chasing my dream, cause that has got me in it. Legacy, that's got the G in it. Reason I'm rapping is not cause there's P in it, cause I'm in love with it. If I get famous, it's just cause there's us in it.
Yeah. Let's point out there, yeah, legacy, G in it, rapping, P in it. That was slick how he played on that.
It's not cause there's P in it, cause I'm in love with it. If I get famous, it's just cause there's us in it. Yeah.
Famous as well.
I refuse to get beat by anxiety, and I'm trying my best, but it's hard in a broken and twisted society. See, I told you I'm craving my privacy, but not using this talent's insanity. End up just mad at me. Better a has been than hasn't been. Maybe last year did just
better off being a has been than a hasn't been.
Sanity. End up just mad at me. Better a has been than hasn't been. Maybe last year did just pattern me. Said I didn't care about money till I saw salary. I wanna see this planet without no gallery. Till pilots dapper me, saying I saw you man last Saturday. I wanna travel this world, no excuses, cause life can't be fun when you're stuck. Ignore everything that can cause it. Hypocrisy happens, it's normal. That's just life when you're striving for more. As long as you know who you are.
some peace of mind. Don't think that exists, as scary as it is. I wish I could embrace confusion. Nothing makes sense and sense makes nothing. Life is a bitch, but at least I'm fucking. Cause arguments lead to better sex, and me and this world don't get on.
And that's it. That is it. All 16 tracks. What I mean, again, he's created a masterpiece. There's so many things I could say about it, but yeah, if his goal was to make a body of work where it reflected his various mind states, feelings, it sounds like he's done that. From a musical perspective, the first 12 tracks were like unbelievable to me. Like every single one of them, different sounding, so much replay factor, so different, hard. And then the last 4 tracks were more you listen and you appreciate, and they're still good tracks, don't get me wrong, but they're more you're listening to stories rather than like listening to music as much, if that makes sense. So my only criticism would be, it might have been intended to sort of have it all at one end, but if they'd been more interspersed throughout the album, it might have sort of provided me with a bit of respite at the beginning when I was getting too hyped. And then had that sort of spread out, because otherwise I do feel like going forward I'll probably play this album loads of times, and the last tracks I may play less often, especially because they're bunched together. But that being said, 16-track album, to have 12 very, very, very replayable, musically good tracks, and then to have 4 tracks roughly that are a bit more poetic, a bit slower. He's not missed, he's nailed it. Very, very talented guy, obviously. Really hope this gets some recognition, because I don't actually know how well the Sunrise Project did, but in general he seems to be quite heavily slept on still. I said it a lot at the beginning, the production this was crazy, like so good. Really, really respect what he can do musically as well as aside from his rapping flexibility, his willingness to try different beats, sounds. I could sing his praises for a long time, but loved it. I think after one listen, I'm tentatively going to say I prefer it to the Sunrise Project, but I'll listen a few more times and decide for sure. And either way, they're both absolute masterpieces, so maybe there's no point in comparing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Please like and comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I'm out.